I'm Alan Poe from the band Coffinscum. Looking forward to hanging out.
Boom. What's going on, buddy?
Yo, dude. Good to see you again.
You too, man. Thanks for coming on and hanging out. It's been a while.
It's been a while. You're very welcome, by the way. I know we've been trying to get this together for a couple months now, so I thank you for bearing with me. I have some shit to finally talk about and all that, so I'm looking forward to hanging out with you, brother.
Yeah, cheers, dude. Appreciate it. So, what's been going on with you?
A lot of music. Let's just say that. My new band, Coffinscum, we started in March, and we've just been kind of steamrolling as much as we can. And we just put out our first single on Friday entitled Rock N Roll Creepshow. You can find it anywhere you listen to music. There's the art right there. Well done, sir. Yep. It's if you're into it, yeah. If you're into like horror inspired metal meets punk rock, I think you'll fucking love it, man. So have you heard it yet, dude?
Yeah, I've listened to it multiple times. Work, gym, home.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It's like a mixture of industrial punk, like
I'll take it.
Like horror punk a bit. It also has a little bit of that. Is that Powerman 5000 or whatever?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What's that? Is that? Yeah, it's Powerman 5000. Yeah, or 500. Yeah, Powerman 5000. Yeah.
I love Powerman 5000. So there's probably some influence in there too, dude. So I'm going to see them in like a few weeks. So
awesome. And it has a bit of that old school like Rob Zombie vibe, a little bit of Wednesday 13 involved in that. So like, how did that band came along?
So ever since I was a teenager, and this creation has always been in the back of my mind. Like one day I want to start like a horror influenced metal band. And my previous projects, it didn't really call for the horror aspect. It was more just straight up in your face heavy metal shit, like like a Pantera, Lamb of God, DevilDriver type situation, which is cool. I love all that shit too. But Gray's Divide, my most recent project before Coffinscum, is kind of on a hiatus, and I'm like, it's been years and years, but I think this is my opening right here. So I wanted to create something that was kind of like you said, very, very zombie inspired, meets like Murderdolls, meets Wednesday 13, meets the Misfits, meets maybe some early Marilyn Manson, and just roll it all up into one slimy, disgusting, audio assault. And I'm pretty happy with how it's come together so far. So
that's awesome, dude. Congrats on your new band. Yeah, I thought like Resin Divine broke up or something, because I haven't heard from you guys in a while.
Yeah, we're like I said, I don't want to never say never, you know what I mean? But I don't know if you remember our drummer Adam. He moved a state away in the Indianapolis area, and we had our fingers crossed hoping it would work, but things just weren't falling into place like we had hoped. We're still friends. Everything was respectful and amicable, and who knows, maybe one day down the road Gray's Divide will resurrect. But right now I got the Coffinscum thing going on, and I couldn't be happier, man. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. So obviously you were the lead vocalist for Resin Divine. What made you want to play drums and sing at the same time for that band?
It's a hefty task.
That's a big switch over for you. That is for a vocalist.
It's huge. It's huge, man. Like the other day we were rehearsing, and I'm like, we have a song called Out for Blood, and I'm like, I'm trying to like practice for when we go live. So I'm like, talking at the crowd that isn't really there, but I'm like, this song is called Out for Blood, and I'm waiting for like the fucking hi-hat count off. And I'm like, oh shit, that's me too. So
it's hard. It would be hard too,
dude. It's a lot, but I fucking love music, and I've wanted to do this type of shit for a long time. So if I got to pull double duty right now, I will do that. But I've learned to play drums Probably like I got a drum kit like when I was 12 and just annoyed the shit out of my parents and my grandma with it. Didn't really know how to play the motherfucker for many years. But when I got to high school, I actually joined band and took some drum lessons. And so I've always had like a passion for percussion, if you want to put it like that. I've played on and off throughout the years. And this project, I live in a small town, so we don't really have a ton of like people interested in joining horror punk metal bands. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, let me try to do vocals and drums. We'll see how it goes. And so far, it's been really fucking good, man. I got me the goddamn Tommy Lee headset mic and my drum kit, so I'm ready to go, man. So
yeah, that's easy. A lot of drummers do that now too. Majority of drummers, and I don't know how they do it with the mic here and they're singing like that and playing without.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, you know, I can barely fucking like sing and play guitar. That is hard.
Dude, it's a crazy talent. Like I look at people like James Hetfield and shit. I'm like, I just blows me away, man. Like how the fuck, man?
Yeah. So so how did your music like journey started with you?
Yeah, so I was fortunate.
You always wanted to do?
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to be born into a family that had a lot of people interested in music. My dad had a guitar from high school laying around the house. He you know, plucked on it here and there. My grandma was a piano teacher. I had an uncle who was a guitarist as well. And so music was always around. And I don't know what it was, like just being a kid. I don't know if you were like this too, but I always gravitated towards like the vinyl collection and the cassette tapes that were just laying around. So I'd go through and like I remember my first memories of music are like taking my dad's freaking cassette Walkman and putting his headphones on and putting in some like Creedence Clearwater Revival or AC/DC Back in Black. Yeah. And you know, that's kind of where it all started, man. So and ever since then, yeah, I've you know, just had a love for it, man. I can't really explain it. I mean, you're a musician, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But man, it's just when it's in your blood, it's in your blood, man. So
yeah, some people say it runs in the family,
you
know. But yeah, I think it was Kiss did it for me when I was younger, very young, and then got hooked into like Alice Cooper and stuff like that. But I've always been into the classic rock, but then once I got older, things kind of changed a bit. I actually got into Will Smith
nice.
When I was like 15, man, getting jiggy with it, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Can't go wrong. I remember when that was all over MTV and all that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Ants on Acid. That's a cool name, by the way.
Shout out to Ants on Acid. That's my my nephew's band, man. They're like a stoner fucking metal band. They're the shit. Cool. Check them out on Instagram and shit, dude. They rule.
I will. I'll give them a follow too, man.
Hell yeah.
I like that whole stoner rock vibe too, like Down.
Love it.
You know, bands like that. No, that's cool. But yeah, Kiss did it for me. Yeah, and then Alice Cooper, then Poison, and then I didn't get into Metallica till I was like maybe 15.
Yeah, that's 16. About how I was. That's about how I was too, man. Like basically everything you just said, I can relate to. I didn't discover Metallica really until like I think we got MTV or something like that, you know. And I'm like, oh shit, there it is. But it's like I've always had, even when I wasn't even into like heavy metal per se, I always liked the more upbeat stuff. Like if a ballad or something would come on, I'd be like, I don't really care about that. But if it had like a distorted guitar and some, you know, the tempo was upbeat and shit, I'm like, that's what I like, man. So
no, yeah, same, me too. But but like I remember the first Metallica record that my dad got me for my birthday. It was Justice for All.
Sick. Nice.
Yeah. I think I was 16 years old and he bought that for my birthday and I fucking loved it. Then it was like I think then it was like Master of Puppets afterwards, nice, and then Reload.
Yeah. A lot of people talk shit about Load and Reload, man. I have a soft spot for all that shit, man. So
same.
Yeah, dude.
Listen to it now. It still holds up today, man. Like
I agree.
Like mixed, it was great too.
Dude, it fucking hits hard, man. I love it. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about Load or Reload, man. A lot of people disagree. That's fine. To each their own, but excuse me.
So you're a guitar player. So how old were you when you started playing guitar?
I think I was like around 11 or 12.
Same.
I was, you know, I was looking for something fun to do. And like I said, my dad had a guitar laying around the house. Actually, it's this Framus. I don't know if you're familiar with Framus guitars. They're like a German company, I think. So this bad boy's from the 70s. So I would just plug it in, his Gremlin amp, and it was all out of tune and shit. But I just, you know, again, annoying the shit out of everyone, you know. But I took some lessons, I think when I was around 12 years old, and took guitar lessons for a few years. And then after that, I'd see like Guitar World magazines, and I'd snag those and learn how to read tabs and shit like that. And then, you know, as you probably know, the internet comes along, and bam, you just have this endless amount of fucking guitar info like at your disposal. So that was cool.
Yeah, I was around about that age too, man. I was maybe a little bit younger, but yeah, it was around about 12. I think 12 is like the age when people start picking up instruments and stuff, unless you're some kid from Thailand that's like been playing it when they were like 12 months old or something.
Dude, crazy. That shit's crazy.
yeah. And
do you remember, did you have this problem, man? So like whenever Slipknot came out, that was like my favorite band for a while. And I was a huge fan of Mick Thompson, and he's actually the reason I got this fucking BC Rich Warlock here. Unfortunately, it did not have the Widow headstock, but I still got it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the problem, at that young age, I didn't realize they were tuned way down to like drop B and drop A. And like, I'm hearing standard tune and trying to play Slipknot songs. Like, what the fuck? That ain't it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they tuned down. How do you do that? So yeah, it was down tuning was a whole nother learning process, but you know, I figured it out.
Same here with me, man. Honestly, yeah. I collect a lot of Guitar World magazines too.
Nice.
Back in the day and stuff, back when you can go to your local news agency and buy them, the physical copies. That's where I used to spend all my money on that, and Total Guitar, I think it was. It was a British one. And yeah, it was Tony Iommi, man, that introduced me to down tuning.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
You know? But yeah, I'm the same with you. Like the same how you picked it up. I've always had like Strat knockoffs and stuff like that when I was like younger and learning to play and stuff. But yeah, my first real guitar was a Fender Strat.
Nice, dude. That's rad. So did you have like a family that played music then, or how did you kind of get into like guitar and music and all that cool shit?
I think my brother started before me when it was like really young. But yeah, I've always just loved music, man. Nice. And Ace Frehley did it for me when I was a kid.
Hell yeah.
I always wanted to be like him. I wanted to be like him.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm with you, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But it was just, something about Ace that I loved. You know, I think it was just the image.
That's huge.
Was his image, you know what I mean? But then I've always wanted a Les Paul, but then back, then I wasn't really working, and Les Pauls are fucking expensive.
Indeed.
Until I got a full-time job, saved money, and bought my very first Les Paul was a Cherry Burst, I think it was. Yeah, Epiphone Les Paul.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
I still have it to this day, and then this gold top here.
I love that gold top you got, man. That's fucking rad, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just put these on.
Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. Killer. Yeah, that's a killer guitar, man.
Yeah. Although my SpongeBob one's the best. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah. That's
I need to start more covers with that thing, man.
Yeah, I love that one too, man. So I think that's someone from my work was asking, so how did you make friends with with a dude from Australia. And I'm like, well, that's kind of the beauty of the internet these days. If I remember correctly, I like went down the rabbit hole, like hashtag Bisto Blanco. I was like trying to learn how to play breakdown or something, and I saw one of your videos. I'm like, oh, this dude, he's got it. But there was like one part I couldn't figure out, so I think I DM'd you and was like, hey, dude, you don't know who I am, but can you tell me how to play this one part? And you like sent me a little video, and from there we just kind of hit it off, So that's rad.
I know. I learned that by ear.
Nice, man. I was trying, but it just wasn't working out.
What was it? Was it the intro?
I think it was. Yeah. Maybe. I have to go back. I'll scroll through our messages and see what it was.
I'm pretty sure it was the intro, and then I sent you a clip of me playing that song.
I think you're right.
Yeah, fucking Bisto Blanco, man, is one of the bands I would love to see live.
Absolutely. I can't wait for you to see him live, man. If I may, how did you come across Bisto? Do you remember exactly? Because you've been a fan for a long time, right?
Yeah, since the beginning. It was through Chuck, man.
Okay.
He posted it up, and I'm gonna claim this. That I'm guessing I was like the first Australian to share it to my friends, I guess, but then also the first one to cover their songs.
I wouldn't doubt that, man. I wouldn't doubt that, dude. Yeah. Was it on Instagram that you were following him or whatever? Or?
It was yeah. So I think it started on Facebook, and then because I followed Chuck on Facebook for a very long time as well.
Cool.
And then he posted up about something Bisto Blanco. Then I listened to it. Then he was singing. Then he was just like the stuff just sounded heaps like old school, like White Zombie, like industrial. Had that industrial metal sound. And I'm like, this is rad. So I sent it to a friend of mine. I'm like, dude, you gotta love this band. They sound like fucking Motorhead and Rob Zombie if they had a baby. And I said that to Brother Latham so many on the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I was telling somebody at work to go and listen to Bisto Blanco. And then I was just like, I told him, like, they sound like if Rob Zombie and Motorhead had a baby.
Yeah, how can you not love that, man?
I can't wait for the new album, which is coming out next week, I think.
I'm looking forward to that. I dug your interview with Chuck and Calico, by the way. That was fucking rad. Congrats on that interview, dude. That was a sick one.
Well, I know Brother Latham on social media for a very long time, and I've been covering his stuff. And like we have random chats, like we send each other like birthday messages, Christmas messages, and all that type of things, and see how we're both going and all that stuff.
That's cool, man.
But his partner Kara from Loyal Base that runs the Loyal Base page.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, she organized the interview with Chris. And I asked her, and I'm like, "Oh, you reckon Chris would be interested?" And then he might have overheard her, and he's like, "Yes."
Nice.
And then how I got Chuck and Calico, I got because they were just doing interviews because of the new single at the time, "Run for Your Life."
Yep.
I asked Kara, and she said, "Yeah." A few days later, and she goes, "Yeah, they'll do it." I was going to do them separate and have Calico on one day and Chuck on the other, but instead, because they were doing rehearsals for the new album, she managed to get both of them on at the same time. And Chuck and talking to Chuck for the first 20 minutes before Calico jumped in was great. You try not to fanboy out with these type of things, which I don't like to do because they're just normal people.
It's true.
But now I can just tick that off my list.
Absolutely, man.
And stuff like that. But I had somebody messaging me saying, I saw your interview with Chuck, great interview, but like for a podcast that started so small and don't have many followers, how'd you get them on? I'm like, just message them.
You never know, man.
Yeah, but like, it's a good way to get your name out too. So,
exactly. You got to shoot your shot, man. So Biso is one of my favorite bands, so I could spend the rest of the fucking podcast talking about them, but I won't. But I will tell you how I got introduced to them. Like, so I was watching Alice Cooper. It was the Halloween Hootenanny tour. It was fucking Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper, and the Murderdolls. And I'm watching Alice, and I take note of Chuck. You know how you just get like this energy from when a bad motherfucker's on stage or walks in the room or whatever. I'm like, this fucking dude is a badass. That's all I took away from that show. Alice was killer. All the bands were killer. But years later, I had the free version of Spotify, so I couldn't really select too many songs or whatever. But so I played some Alice Cooper, just that random, and then you know how it would just spin off into like various other bands or whatever. It brought up like this band called Bisto Blanco, and this song I think it was probably Death Rattle or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is killer. Go home and do some research. I'm like, oh, this is that fucking guy from the Alice Cooper show, Chuck Garrick. So I'm like, ever since then, I've been so.
So you were late to them.
That's my motto in life. I'm always fucking late to the party, man. So, but we went to see Alice last year in Evansville, or earlier this year, whenever the fuck it was. And I was like 9 rows deep. I wasn't like super up close, but Chuck's like looking our direction. I just go, I do fucking one of these numbers. He points me out, and then at the end of the show, he fucking tells me to fucking come over to the side stage. And proceeds to give me this fucking, I don't know if you can see that or not, this Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah, I got one of those.
Nice, dude. Yeah. Proceeds to hand it to me, and I'm like, dude, that made my night. So
I've got one in my little stash somewhere. I got like heaps of picks from them and stuff like that. No, that's rad, man.
Be still rules.
Coming out very soon. I think next week. But so let's go back to Coffinscum. So how did you get your band members together?
My bass player Tim, we have been in the same fucking band in some way, shape, or form for many years. He was actually the bass player in Gray's Divide before we kind of, went on the hiatus. And he's kind of the motherfucker that kind of gave me more of he influenced my punk rock side, if you will. He burnt me my first Misfits CD. He kind of he told me about AFI, and like, dude, check out AFI's early shit. You'll love it. And I did. And like we talk Ramones and Rancid all the fucking time, shit like that. So he was the one like years ago. I'm like, man, if we ever get a chance to make like a horror punk fucking metal band, we need to do it. So I think there's like a Facebook post from like 2010 where it's just like a vague like, I want to start this project, but don't have anyone to do it with, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, and then Jay, our guitarist, he, what can I say about him? He's an entity from another plane of existence, we'll say, but a mean guitar player nonetheless. And we've been jamming, like I said, since March. And he's floated around the Mattoon area for a little while, which is my bass player's hometown. So everyone's super cool, super easy to get along with, which is huge. Just having that chemistry, you know what I mean? Being able to get along with other motherfuckers. So, and everyone's a great fucking musician. So I mean, it's weird being in a 3-piece, though. I've never been in a 3-piece. It's different, but I'm digging it, man. It's taking some adjustment, but I'm getting there. So,
which here is your band members here.
Yeah,
kind of reminds me of the early days of Ghost.
I'll take that, dude. Me and Jay love Ghost. Tim does not, but he can deal with it. He's outnumbered now.
Which one's Tim?
Tim is the long-haired dude in the Night of the Living Dead shirt. So.
I see him right there. And
he's cool though.
He must be the ex-member of Ghost back in the early 2000s.
That's what it is. He's just sour that it didn't work out. But but me and him butt head, like not really butt heads, but he gives me shit because I love Ghost and Kiss and AC/DC, and he is not a big fan of any of those bands. So we're always like busting each other's chops a little bit, all in good fun, of course. But
and you guys got some tours coming up too. You're going to be opening up for a band called Orgy.
Cold, actually.
Cold. Orgy's coming to Australia. Yeah.
I think Cole just toured with Orgy. Maybe that's why. Oh, sorry, dude.
I got those two mixed up for some reason.
I think they just went on tour with each other, so maybe that's why you thought one was the other. I think Orgy and Cole just got through touring. So
yeah.
But yeah, do you remember that song like "Stupid Girl" and "Just Got Wicked" and shit like that, or
like Cold?
Yeah.
It rings a bell. Like
yeah,
when
I mean,
used to have the table, I used to have the music channel on all the time. My mom would get the shits. I didn't pay money for this.
Yeah. If you heard "Stupid Girl," you'd probably recognize it. So
I always see them like on Kerrang magazines and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're kind of on the they're more like a mellow, like kind of dark band, but they're really fucking good. So we're pretty stoked about that.
How did you get that on the bill?
That was a combination of just luck and reputation and timing, I would say. So shout out to Rich Treadway. He's the dude who got us on that show. He's from the Central Illinois area, and he's kind of made a good name for himself. He hit me up asking if Gray's Divide could play a show in July. And I'm like, well, man, to be honest with you, Gray's Divide is kind of on hiatus at the moment. But I have this new thing called Coffinscum. It's like horror metal punk shit. We only have a few songs and a few covers. I was shooting them straight, you know. I was like, hey, we're new. But I think because he kind of knew of like my reputation from my previous bands, like just like I'm not gonna like fuck anything up or whatever, you know. I take this shit very seriously. He's like, okay, man, well, talk to your guys, and if you want the slot, you can have it. It's with Cold. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. We got work to do, guys, but it was as simple as that. So again, Rich Treadway of the band Blood of Heroes, check them out, and thank you, man. We're looking forward to the opportunity, man. It's this Saturday in Oakwood, Illinois, at the Exit 210 Saloon. You can get tickets at exit210.com. So it's gonna be a rad time.
Sam, that's gonna be rad as shit. You guys gonna like film clips and stuff like that and post it up on social media?
Yeah, we're gonna try our best, man, for sure. So I'm trying to like promote as much as I fucking can, man. Like, do you follow the band Calabrese?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I've been trying to get them on here too. We've had them on Pink Side. Yeah. Fuck,
I got it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll have to go back and watch that one, man. But you know how they're just constantly spitting out fucking social media content? I'm like, that's what we got to do. Like, that's the new way, man. So
especially like Davey's like big on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok as much anymore because I just don't like it.
Sure.
But he's always doing either TikTok live because there's no limit. I think there is on TikTok. I'm not too sure now. And it's either TikTok live or Instagram live. Is it one of those two?
Cool. Yeah, Davey's awesome, man.
I would love to see. This is my dream lineup. And has to be involved in an Australian band. I would love to see Witch Grinder, Spell Grinder, and you guys.
That'd be rad.
Because that'd be like just and call it. I don't know. We really need like a really cool like horror like like title to call this tour like Free from Hell.
Yeah, dude, that'd be rad. I think that'd be a very fitting lineup. So
because like Witch Grinder. They're from Melbourne. I've seen them once, and I've saw them with Static X, and I met the guy after the Static X gig, and I told him about Pink Sock, and that's how I got him on. And
nice.
Hell yeah. The Static X. I don't know if you could see it because of the sunlight, but yeah, man, Static X was rad. But I'd love to see Witch Grinder because I reckon they will fit because I have that industrial Wednesday 13 vibe. And then you guys with that horror punk vibe, and then you got Spellgrinder as the headliner.
That'd be rad.
You know? Yeah, that'd be cool. Should hit him up and see.
One day, man. Yeah, for sure. I have been, thanks to you, I have been kind of interacting with Spellgrinder on the socials here and there. I've been liking their shit. They've been liking our shit. So
yeah. Big supporters, man. They followed me. How I found out about them, they followed me on Instagram, and cool. And I think they just love the name and all that stuff. And then I'm like, well, dude, you will want to be a guest on the show. And I'm happy to have you on. And I don't know you guys, so it'd be cool to get to know each other and It was cool, man. It was fucking cool.
They have a really cool vibe about them, man. I did hear you say, and not to like take this to a more serious area, but you struggle with like anxiety and shit, dude. Is that correct?
Yeah, still do every now and then.
Yeah, me too, man.
Drinking too much coffee for me now fucks with my anxiety.
Yeah,
that's
my problem too.
Yeah, it is. But like this podcast has helped me a lot with it. It also helped me with like I went through a breakup as well.
Oh man, yeah,
and stuff. Almost a year ago now, but like doing this podcast has helped me a lot, and also reaching out to people like yourself and newcomers as well. But anyone that has anxiety, man, don't let it beat you.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough some days, man, but you just gotta, like, I don't know, give yourself that mental fucking pep talk or whatever it takes. I know everyone's a little different and shit, but I battle that shit too.
So are you guys gonna be releasing like an EP?
That's the plan eventually. Yeah. We already have a title for it. We don't want to, let any of those cats out of the bag yet, but hopefully like this fall and maybe more like winter or next year, just because studio time is expensive and shit. But that's the plan, man. Eventually, we'll get an EP out there to y'all. So
a lot of artists now are just releasing singles.
That does seem to be the way the modern day is, and that's kind of why we embrace the idea of just getting this single out. Well, because we had a big show coming up, that was a big factor, you know what I mean? So we wanted to have that out there to promote. But like you said, bands just seem to be doing singles and shit. And I mean, I kind of miss the old way. I'm not gonna lie. I love having physical copies and reading the liner notes and the lyrics and looking at the imagery. It's fucking crazy. That's a thing of the past, kind of. For a lot of people anyway.
Yeah, I was like that, but now just more accepting the digital side of things now because it's everywhere on your device. But then I'm always buying T-shirts. So
dude, me too, dude. Fucking dozens and dozens of black T-shirts fill my closet right now. So
yeah, me too, man. I remember seeing Death Angel and Sepultura, and I got the meet and greet for Death Angel, and I still got the tour T-shirt. Doesn't fit me as much anymore, but I've got it like it's in a box up there somewhere.
Oh, shit. That would have been sick.
I got heaps of tour shirts that I just bloody kept. But Daniel Graves said the same thing too. He said that the reason why he's only releasing singles is because if he releases a full-length album, he feels like nobody isn't going to listen to it, like the whole thing all the way through, and there's only like maybe 2 or 3 songs that they'll listen to, and that's it. And that's the reason why he's just releasing singles, just to get his name out.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone's... Oh, go ahead, dude.
Oh, no, it's like, I know a lot of people that do that. One of my friends used to do that too.
Yeah. Nice. I think everyone's attention span these days, just with technology and everything, we all have just such short attention spans. So I guess, just giving one song here and there just is the way to go. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. So how many shows have you got lined up for Coffinscum?
We have
leading up towards the end of the year, because we're heading that way now.
We have a handful. So we have Oakwood. And then we have Olney, Illinois, which is a couple hours, or not a couple hours away, maybe like an hour away. We have a St. Louis show, an Indianapolis show, Altamont, Illinois. So like 5 or 6 shows. We're trying to get out there as much as 3 working dudes can. So
yeah, and it's all about the timing as well. And you guys have merch. You guys have launched a merch shop, right?
There, boom. Yes, driftloudrecords.com/Coffinscum. Go there, get you a T-shirt or a friggin' button or a tapestry or like I said, driftloudrecords.com/Coffinscum. Kyle at Drift Loud Records takes care of all of his artists very well, man, and we are no exception. I really like that Frankenstein shirt there, man. I got to get me one of those, but
oh yeah, me too. That looks pretty cool. That'll be a really good leg piece.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, dude. Speaking of leg pieces, did I see you got, was it fucking Slimer or Stay Puffed or what'd you get?
Yeah, I got the Marshmallow Man tattooed on my leg.
Yes, fuck yeah, that's so
It's
rad,
all
dude.
nice and healed now, yeah, and
Nice, man.
I'll pop it up here, man, because I love that tattoo.
I love it too, man. I saw that and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But
I remember sending the design to my tattoo artist, and it was just like, "Fuck yeah, this is gonna be a fun tattoo." And
absolutely, dude.
And yeah, dude, it's just like I think it only 3 hours or under 3 hours. He nails it out. He's a great tattoo artist.
Nice,
he's been
man.
tattooing me for a very long time now, over a year.
Very cool. Did you like Frozen Empire?
Yeah, I loved it, dude.
I thought it was pretty good, man.
The last one was great too. The last one was great.
Yeah, dude. That one I got a little misty-eyed, I think. There it is. Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
I love that, man. Yeah, so cool, man.
Yeah, he's
So do you like, a lot of people over here in the States talk shit about Ghostbusters 2. How do you feel about that? Do you like 2?
Yeah.
I did too, man. Yeah, some people shit on her over here. I'm like, what? I thought it was great.
I thought the storyline was great. The first one is always going to be the better one. I didn't like the female one. Whatever they did with that was just like, the jokes
I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah.
The storyline wasn't that great.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I don't know what the only good thing about that movie was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I need to check it out. It's been years, but like I said, my theme for life is I'm always late to the fucking party. So
yeah, Frozen Empire was great. I really enjoyed it.
It was fun, man.
But yeah, my tattoo artist was like, I left some room for you so you can get Slimer. I'm like, dude, shush.
Oh, dude. That would be rad. I look forward to seeing that, man.
Yeah, at some point I will. I was actually quite surprised with the color, how it turned out. Oh my,
looks
like
great.
I've got like olive skin, and normally I'm more of a black and gray type of person when it comes to tattooing, but like my ankles is the only part that's white, so
that works.
I might get more. Like once you start, it's just like man.
It's true. It's true. I'm feeling fucking lopsided these days. I got to get something fucking done over here at some point soon, hopefully. So
you got something particular that you want to get done?
I'm thinking like a horror vibe, at least up here. I'm thinking like maybe like a fucking Frankenstein head and like some fucking like bats and a spooky tree and like maybe a full moon. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So
yeah, especially with the whole AI thing now, you can just design that through AI.
For sure. It's crazy, man. Again, crazy times, man.
Yeah, but this Jason tattoo, my tattoo artist, did that for me.
Oh shit. I love that, dude.
He drew this one, so it was part of his flash sale for Halloween. I think it was. Yeah. But he did this one for me, and when I was getting, I can't remember what. This ghost tattoo.
Nice. That's rad.
He did that, and he showed me the Halloween one, or the Halloween flash sale stuff that he was doing. I'm like, I'm gonna come back for that. And he had a Freddy glove, and I made this joke to someone at work. I'm like, I should get Freddy Krueger's glove, but have it on my ass. But then I stop and think, I'm like, isn't Freddy Krueger a pedophile?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that now.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, looking to get small ones every now and then. But cool. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
And I think you've seen them.
Shit. Hell yeah. Did I see fucking Ghostface in there somewhere? Oh shit. Damn, man. Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen these before, but it's been a while. Those are rad, dude. Hell yeah.
Ghostface, I think this one's new to you. I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember either, but those look sick though. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jack Skeleton, the whole horror vibe. I guess you can classify Our Scoop as horror.
I would say so. Hell yeah.
Yeah, got my sleeve finished. It's just like
That's great. That looks awesome, by the way, man. Yeah, I saw that.
that's healed up really nice. But yeah, my first tattoo was this Alice Cooper "School's Out." I don't know if you can see it. So
Sick,
it was
man.
like
Hell yeah.
first song I learned on guitar.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
First song I learned on guitar and first tattoo and shit like that. You planning
Very
on
cool.
like
Very
what
cool.
was your first tattoo?
It was like these 4 fucking skulls, with maybe like a little bit of this smoky shit behind it, but it's since been retouched and stuff, and then just kind of drug all the way down. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my brother did that too with his sleeve. He start from there, then it went from there, then it went from there, and he just got his whole arm done. Like fucking hell, bro.
Yeah. Dude,
shit,
that shit hurt. It hurts like a motherfucker, but it's so worth it, man. So
I'm used to it, man. I'm a fucking chef. I know what pain is, bro.
I bet you do, man. Probably got a lot of burns on you.
So let's get into horror.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So have you been catching any horror movies lately? Is there anything that you want to catch and see one day? Because I really want to see Longlegs. Longlegs is like one of the hyped up movies.
I've heard good things about that. To be perfectly honest, again, Mr. Late to the Party here. I'm not super up on the more modern ones. Well, I've been kind of, working so hard on the Coffinscum shit. I haven't been able to commit as much time to the new stuff, but I've kind of been catching up on some, not really catching up, but watching some campy classics like Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Right. Return of the Living Dead. Frankenhooker. Have you seen Frankenhooker before?
No.
All right, add it to the list. It's on Tubi. I don't know if you have Tubi or not, but
I do. Yeah, it's on my TV.
It's a silly one, but I don't know if it's because the anxiety we mentioned earlier and just the constant looming existential dread. But I'm not really looking for horror movies these days that are going to scar me mentally. I kind of like, the more silly, sloppy type shit. You know what I mean? So, what about you, dude?
The last horror movie I watched was Late Night with the Devil. It was on Shudder.
Oh, how was it?
You got Shudder? It was
I do have
fucking
Shudder.
amazing.
Yeah,
it's not available on the Australian Shudder, so I have to download like a VPN.
Oh, cool. Gotcha.
The American one. And you guys have a lot of cool shit on Shudder.
We do. I was just watching. Have you checked out the newer Creepshow series?
No.
It's pretty good, man.
I think I just finished season 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, but Late Night with the Devil is an Australian film filmed in Melbourne.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's why I posted it and I watched it because a lot of people were talking about it, and they shot it like the 70s vibe style.
Yeah, nice.
And it was kind of like Exorcist meets The Conjuring.
Ooh, okay, man, nice. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's on Shudder. Go and watch it tonight or something like that.
I'll have to check it out. I only recently. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I watched it during the daylight, but
okay, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I only recently got around to checking out the, and it's embarrassing, but the Terrifier 1 and 2. Did you like those at all or no?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude,
cool.
I'm looking forward to Terrifier 3.
I can't wait. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
man. In the first one, when he fucking saws that chick in half, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Insane.
Isn't it like funny how that obviously isn't it funny like that director was just like a film school artist?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So Art the Clown's been around for years.
All Hallows Eve, right? Was that the original? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So that was sort of like a test run on how the character started, because he didn't know what direction he wanted to do with it or something like that. But
sure.
Art the Clown is sort of like Pennywise.
Yeah, yeah, I love the character, man. Just ultra violent, fucking disgusting. Yeah.
Not just that, but he just had that really fucking weird sense of humor, like Captain Spaulding.
That's huge too, man. Yeah, for sure. Do you remember the fucking when I watched the second one? That I think it was the second one. Do you remember the Clown Cafe jingle?
Yes.
I got stuck in my head for like a week straight, man. Like I had to like look it up and listen to it like 100 times, and it was still in my head. But no, it's a catchy little number.
Yeah. Friggin' that bedroom scene was pretty disturbing.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly, man. Yeah, those movies didn't really pull too many punches, it didn't seem. So
no, he went to the next level. But I'm looking forward to the new one, which I think it might be released on the 25th of October.
I think you're right. Yeah, somewhere in there. I'm looking forward to it too, man. I can't wait. So
and it's gonna be a Christmas theme one too, apparently.
Oh, is that so? I hadn't heard that. Okay.
Yeah. So we need more Christmas horror movies, man.
We do. Did you see Violent Night last year or no? Or was that last year?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Last year or the year before. Yeah, me and a mate went and watched it in theaters, and we fucking laughed heads off in that because it's kind of like it was like fucking John Wick.
Dude, that's a good way to put it.
Santa Claus. Yeah, but it also had a really good backstory to it because, like,
for sure.
I guess if you dig into the history of Santa Claus, like he was a Viking.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's how they went back into that Viking fucking flashback thing.
Gotcha.
But I love that. That movie was great. I really loved the scene when that dude caught on fire or something like that. Like he didn't mean. What was it? Did he like stab him with the light or some shit like that? And then he
I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute.
It's been a while, but yeah. But then it was kind of like John Wick meets Home Alone.
That's a good way to put it, man. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but like, seriously, because like they did bring up a bit of Home Alone reference in that movie.
It's true. Yeah. And John Leguizamo is so hateable in it. It's great.
I love John Wick.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that was a great movie. Krampus is still my favorite.
I haven't seen that one in a few years. I need to go back this holiday season. I think I'll go back and bring that one up. I haven't seen it in a while. So
Krampus is still my favorite. A Nightmare Before Christmas, I watch on Christmas Eve.
Hell yeah.
Still my favorite.
You a Gremlins fan? Not that that's really that scary, but
but it was the way how it was like done.
Back for sure.
Fucking
love it,
man. Gremlins is classified as a horror movie and Christmas movie. I don't really give a shit what anyone says. So is Batman Returns. Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I love Batman Returns, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah,
that's the reason.
Girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, yeah, Batman Returns is so good.
Violent Nature is a great movie too, dude.
I think I heard you talk about that on one of the pods, or it was coming up or something. I haven't seen that one yet. Was it pretty damn good?
Yeah. Ace and I were talking about it, but then I gotten around to watch. I downloaded it.
Oh yeah,
it should be on Shudder soon for you guys, but I think it comes out here in Australia in August 1st, selected cinemas. But that movie was crazy.
Yeah, I've heard it was pretty insane, man. But yeah, I need to check that out too. So, did you like any of the newer Scream movies? Are you like a Scream guy or no?
Yeah, the first one changed my life completely because that introduced me to horror. I'm looking forward to Scream 7 because Neve Campbell's back.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Did you like Jenna Ortega in them in the new ones?
She's overrated.
You think so? All right, fair enough. I like Jenna.
She was good in Wednesday as well, but like,
I get it. She kind of, all the hype.
Scream 5 was okay.
Yeah. And was that the one in New York or no? Or which one? Getting them mixed up.
So 5 was with like the requel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
So how they?
I think I like that one better.
That was all right. Scream 6 was.
Yeah, I think I like 5 better. So
Yeah, I remember me and my sister watched that in theaters, and we we predicted the killers fucking easy,
right.
shit like that. Like
Yeah,
the
I got
cop,
you.
like it was either gonna be like it's either like a family member, an ex partner, or just somebody or a cop. But
It's that easy. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully Scream 7 will be really good. But yeah, Scream. What else have been? Exorcist 3 was good too. I got around to watching that.
I remember Ace recommending that, and I took a mental note. Like I've never seen it, but I need to go. I need to go check it out, dude. Is it
Yeah,
pretty
he
good?
told me it is because it's more of a detective movie.
Okay,
From
interesting.
so the guy that directed it, I'm pretty sure it was the guy that wrote the book.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, very underrated. I found it on YouTube or something. I just put my
Cool.
VPN on, found it on YouTube. It's really underrated. He told me to watch like a recap.
Yeah.
From Exorcist 1, 2, leading up to 3. But he also said just skip Exorcist 2.
I remember him saying that. Like that's not worth the time. Speaking of 3, are you a Halloween 3 dude or no?
Yes.
Yes. Right on, man. It's a very divisive topic, but I love Halloween 3, man. Like so the whole
What's that?
Oh, the whole Silver Shamrock concept and trying to like kill all these kids on Halloween night. It's fucking it's wild, man.
Yeah, I agree. And I didn't get into it until my buddy Zach from Def Comes Lifting.
Yeah.
He's a big Halloween free fan. And I think he had Tom Atkins on his podcast a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, me and Zach were like talking about it last time I had him on, and it's a very underrated film. But like that franchise was supposed to end at 3 or at 2.
I had heard that before. Yeah. I like 3. I don't know if you know the scene I'm talking about, but when the kid freaking puts on the mask and he's like looking at the TV and then his head like starts to fucking melt and shit and like all these bugs and snakes come crawling. I'm like, that is a fucking rad scene right there, man.
Yeah. And the music playing in the background.
Oh man, spine tingling.
Yeah, apparently that is London Bridge is falling down.
I don't know if I really. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I think backwards.
Oh, I can hear it now. Okay, gotcha. Very fucking cool.
Yeah, but that I'm just trying to think. I'm always rewatching stuff.
Yeah. I see your Texas Chainsaw shirt. Do you like any of the newer incarnations of that or not?
No, apart from the reboot.
That's I'm about the same. So
yeah. But the reboot was great with Jessica Biel. The prequel, what they did was shit. The second one's very underrated.
Yeah. I need to go back. I haven't seen that in a minute either. I need to go back and watch that with Chop Top Bill Moseley in it.
Yeah. I've been trying to get him on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be the shit.
I would love it, but I know he just had an accident or something. He's recovering from an accident that he had a while ago.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that fucking I don't know. New horror movies these days now, like as far as slashers go, whatever, they're pretty boring. Like it's just like the same shit. That's why I'm more on the psychological side of things.
Gotcha. That's fair, man. Yeah, dude. Have you heard of this? This is a cartoon, and it's like twisted horror type shit. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Has Been Hotel.
No.
Yeah, it's got. Did you ever watch that show Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
Yeah, it has Stephanie Beatriz, the hardcore like cop chick with the dark hair, like kind of dark complected ish.
Yeah.
She's like the hard ass. Yeah, she's a voice in this, and the premise is it's like Lucifer's daughter like is in charge of hell or something, and the angels from heaven come down and try to do like a fucking genocide every once in a while, and she builds like a sanctuary. It's fucking weird, but you should check it out, man. Like it's very fucking interesting. It's like it's pretty vulgar. I mean, but it's fun. So I mean, if you get around to checking it out, I'd say you'd probably like it for what it is.
Yeah,
so.
I'm about to check it out. There's heaps of other lists of stuff that I want to get around to watch, but it's just the time.
Of course, I get it, man. For sure.
But dude, thanks for coming on and hanging out. It's actually nice to see you again.
Likewise, brother.
You want to promote anything? Promote your band? Promote yourself? Is your clothing brand still around? That's another thing.
What's that?
Forgot to ask. Your clothing brand, is it Condemning Culture?
That's kind of on a hiatus at the moment too. Again, just because the time and shit like that. But
can you still buy stuff online?
Do what?
Can you still buy your t-shirts and stuff online?
No, I think the store is down at the moment. So again, maybe one day, man, we'll bring it back. But as far as promoting shit goes, man, like I said, if you're listening in the States right now and you're kind of close to Oakwood, Illinois, come check us out with Cold on Saturday at the Exit 210 Saloon. We actually have some merchandise here that won't be available on the website for a little while, but got these rad trucker hats. I need to send one of these to you, Gorak, actually. I don't know if...
I have a collection of fucking hats.
I know you're a hat dude, man. Yes, I got to get me one of those, man. Fuck yeah.
Go to the merch store, man. Links in the bio in Instagram, Facebook, I think, and on YouTube.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. But I mean, we'll have some freebies like stickers and fucking Coffinscum guitar picks and shit.
Are those by Tortex? Dunlops?
Where the fuck did I put it? You'd have to ask my bass player. He took care of these, so I'm not real sure. But we also have just these basic one collar shirts available at the show. This logo right here that you see all over our social media and shit. This is my first legit attempt at like graphic design, so I'm pretty stoked with how it turned out. So
yeah. Who are you using like to?
I got a subscription to Canva. Have you heard of Canva?
The name, because I want to do that as well. I'm with Teespring.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. I printed these shirts myself. So at my shop that I work at, which is Designs Unlimited. So, but yeah. Teespring, huh? Okay, I'll keep that in mind too for like maybe a future store or something. But other than that, you can listen to our new and debut single, Rock N Roll Creepshow, everywhere you listen to music. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube. There's the art. This guy knows what he's doing. Other than that, check us out on all the socials. Just look up Coffinscum. I think we're the only Coffinscum out there besides this one Facebook page that has like 11 likes or something like that. So disregard that one. But,
the tribute band.
Yeah, something like that. But before we go, man, I don't know if I've ever heard like, what are your like, to put you on the spot, top 5 favorite horror movies ish?
Oh shit! In no order. The reboot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The first Scream movie. I'm gonna go the newer ones now. Tusk.
I need to watch that still. Damn it.
That was fucked up.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, I got a hoodie that I bought from this chick. She has a podcast called Spooky Astronauts. She's from Melbourne, I think it is. And I've been supporting her. And I got this hoodie, and it says the Just Along Appreciation Club, and it's a picture of the Warriors.
Sick.
Right? Yeah. Tusk, number 3. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the reboot. Did I say that?
I think you said the reboot. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so 2, that Scream, Tusk. 4 will probably be. That is hard.
It's a tough question, man. Sorry to put you on the spot, man. I was just curious, like what Gorak vibes with, you know. So
Jason Manhattan.
Oh, nice. A lot of people hate on that too, but dude, I'm cool with it, man. So it's fun.
I'll go with another psychological one. Get Out by Jordan Peele.
Cool. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to just put that on the list too, man. So
great. Yeah, he's only done 3 movies, but like Get Out, Us, and Nope. Nope is a pretty cool psychological thriller. Yeah, but it's hard. What about yourself?
Currently, and I'm sure you can relate to, they're probably just changing all the time, depending what mood you're in. You know what I mean? So, someone asked, what's the favorite Misfits song? Well, we do a pretty mean rendition of We Are 138 and Coffinscum, so I'd say We Are 138. But back to the top 5 horror movies for me right now. We talked about Halloween 3 earlier. We'll start that off at 5. We'll go with Return of the Living Dead for number 4. Number 3, probably go classic and say like Creature from the Black Lagoon. Number 2, maybe like Frankenstein. I love the old, like, original shit. And number 1, Texas Chainsaw Massacre original. So
yeah, can't beat that. I got the 40th anniversary of that on Blu-ray.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
And
Very cool.
and shit. I was gonna put like The Shining up there as well.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
It is hard. Yeah. And it's always, like I said, depending on what you're in the mood for. I mean, it could change.
Yeah, I could say Alice in Wonderland.
It's kind of like scary, man, when you're a kid. Especially
the old one. The old one.
Yeah, dude. It's trippy.
Yeah, but dude, thank you very much. Go and check out Coffinscum on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Not on Twitter, yeah? You're not on Twitter? No.
No, not on Twitter yet, but everywhere else, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they got cool merch. Go and buy the t-shirts. I will anyway.
Yeah. Driftloudrecords.com/Coffinscum for that stuff right there.
Yep, and make sure to check him out in a town near you. And then guys, like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe to his stuff as well. If you don't,
oh shit,
this guy will kick your ass.
Coming for you.
Yeah. I actually got that. I got this one as a magnet, and I put it in the fridge at work.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, man. Nice.
Yeah.
As you should.
But, yeah, I should make that into like a big blanket. It'll keep you warm at night.
Oh yeah,
dude. It's summertime for you guys, so if I do make a big ass blanket, I'll send you one so you and your missus can have that third wheel.
Oh yeah, let's do it, man. We're down.
Yeah. All right, guys. Alan, thank you very much, guys. Like and subscribe. See you guys next time, and stay awesome. Don't be a dick. Be kind to each other and stay spooky, everyone. Peace out.